The Olmecs and More. Aside from the Black Hebrew Israelites, the Moors and so on. There are other claims such as the Olmecs were a black civilization. Again we have the appropriating of another race's culture. The situation with the Olmecs is the Afrocentrics argue that the Olmecs were black people that occupied the Americas just because there were large Olmec stone statue heads that look similar to African head shapes. Let's not forget that there are many Olmec descendants who look like the statue depictions more than a black African, such as with thicker lips and broad noses. DNA studies also show that there are no links to the Olmecs and Black Africans from tests done on the Olmec remains. There are also no evidence of African culture in any of the Olmec civilizations. No remnants of African culture and artifacts whatsoever. If the Olmecs were a black African civilization, we would find evidence and artifacts from them. But there is none. The Olmec civilization was of the Mongoloid people with Asiatic ancestry. Here is a link to a wonderful article plus 3 videos proving the Olmecs were not black African. The Olmecs were not black. It's important to mention that there have been claims of Black Athena, that Beethoven, the white German composer, was black and that the Chinese were originally black, that the black race taught the white race everything they know, etc., and the list goes on. None of this can be proven. They are just based on an inferiority complex and history that only served as an ego boost. This is exactly what happens when people are separated from their culture, history and homelands. You have many false identity arguments and a need to take on another form of identity just to feel better about the self and race. Black people do not need to feel that way. We have our own culture alongside the Satan and our ancient gods. It is the Jew that has made black people feel inferior and curse them in the Bible, so much so that it has caused spiritual and psychological association with these curses and the racism and hate that is in the Bible. In the Bible, the Jews assert that the black race is eternally cursed to be slaves.